Hello, how's it going? I'm back. It's been a while. It's been way longer than I had a plan for, so I'm sorry about that. But I am indeed back. I've got my girlfriend with me. We're going to be going to I think it's called Harbottle Crag. I couldn't find loads of information out about it, but from what I have seen, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, we'll get there and then I'll bring you back. So see you shortly. All right, we made it to Harbottle. We're now walking towards, got a bit of a walk to get to where we're trying to go to. There is one of these bad boys, which is always a good sign. I'll get a close up of it so you can see it. I love that. And then we found our first, I guess, oh God. Well, that's not good. I don't know if that's something that people are coming back to, but I don't know, maybe there's bears or something kicking about. Don't see any blood stains though, so we should be all right. But yeah, maybe don't do that. It's a bit close to the car park as well. The car park's only down there. I can't imagine that being a particularly nice spot. Unless, of course, they are just taking stuff from one place and putting them in another. But then, I mean, why wouldn't you pack up the tent before you did that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I'll give you a little look around at the sights. It's a beautiful area. Harbottle is a really lovely place. We've got to go that way. We're going to go towards the Drake Stone first. Have a look around there. We'll keep going ahead and then I'll bring you back shortly. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it's pretty cool. That is a lovely view. That is nice. Okay, we've made it to the first official pit stop. The terrain is actually quite rough around here on the walk. I know that it's like a proper walk, but yeah, it is a bit tougher than I'd expected. But nothing we can't handle. This behind me is the Drake Stone. Can't really I've taken the drone up to get some footage of it so you can probably see it a bit better on there. But I think the thing was that back in the day, it was good luck to go over it. I think if you were like carried over it or climbed over it, you'd have good health or it would cure you or something. I think there were cases of people like putting babies over it somehow. But then it was but then tourists and that came and started climbing over it, and then people had to send, villagers had to come out and get them down because it looks easier to climb up than it would be to get down. And I was like looking at it on Google Maps and I was like thinking, oh, I can get over that. I can get over that, but it's actually huge. I can't get over that, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I was thinking, it looked like it was a jumpable height. I was thinking I could just get up and then just jump down, but you definitely can't do that, so maybe don't try it. But yeah, it's big, it's got carvings in it. GG in a love heart. Nice. What else we got? In Timps? I don't know. Tinks. Inks? Tinks. Jinx. In Jinx. I don't know. The view is lovely. It has been this whole time. It's great. It's a lovely day. The only downside of this area is the military base, or whatever it is. The signs are everywhere, and it just adds like a little bit of like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as comfy. It's not as, yeah, this is a nice walk, because you just get a constant reminder like you could die at any second. So yeah, it's a bit of a downer. But other than that, everything's lovely. There is a lake you might be able to see in the drone footage. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to get to that, because by the look of the military signs, it looks like they're kind of half on the lake, so that's annoying as well. I feel a little bit, I don't really like it, because this shouldn't be like a shady place to go to at all. I get the military need their little places to do stuff. I don't know why I belittled that there. I get the military need their places to do stuff, but maybe just not next to something like this. I know it's just a rock, but it's a nice rock. It's a historic rock, I guess. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'm just oh, did you hear that wind? Right, okay. I'm just stalling so that I don't have to get my bag on and go again. We can do it. All right, I'll see you in a sec. Yeah, so there's that lake I was telling you about. There's no point going up to it if you kind of go all the way around it, or even like I did want to get like a drone shot going over it, but just feel like the military boys have claimed it, so we'll not bother. But it looks nice from here anyway. Oh, it is somewhat rough going. Like, I feel underprepared for this, underestimated it. It's not even that bad. I'm just like, I've not done anything for ages now. I was planning, I think in my last video, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back in November and do like hammer camping and stuff. Well, that didn't work out. It got pretty cold pretty quickly, and then I wussied out. Realized I didn't have any of the right gear, or any of the gear that I feel like I should need for camping in the colder temps. And then I was looking forward to getting back into it as soon as spring started coming about. And what happened there was I had a driving test, and basically my entire life up to that point for a few weeks was just drive, try to figure out I needed a pass. So I prioritized that, and then I did pass. And then now it's kind of all looking up in terms of places that I can go to, places to shoot videos at and stuff like that. So ultimately I think it was for the best, but I probably shouldn't have said I would do a video in November and then didn't do it. I don't like doing that. It annoys me when I do that. But yeah, so apologies to myself for that. Yeah, but hey, we're out, and this is way like a much better concept for a video than I would have had without a car. So it's all worked out. Yeah, I'm generally not sure where I'm going. I'm kind of just following the direction I think it's in, but I've done a fair bit of research, but when you come to like looking for places that are in the middle of nowhere, there's not really a lot you can find out about them. I did speak to someone in Harbottle about like chasing a lead for some land nearby that years ago, I think in like 2009, there was a Northumberland tent camping group. I think that's what it was called. And they've got on their land, they've got a sign with a website and stuff, but the website's long since dead. So I spoke to the lady in the pub about it, and she was giving me some contact information, so that'd be good. I don't even know if anyone can hear me now because of the wind. I'll do that. But I hope that, like, what I would really like is I'd like to speak to a landowner and get permission to be on the land and camp on the land, but it's a really difficult thing to do from what I've seen. I don't know if you guys have had any luck with that sort of thing, because there's a lot of talk about just call around or find out who owns the land and then ask them politely for permission. But the thing is, when the land registry, you've got to pay a certain amount of money to even get them to look, and that could be a bust anyway. So I just don't get it unless you just catch somebody out there and ask. I don't know, but yeah, if anybody has any ideas, or if anybody's had any luck with anything in the past, I'd love to hear about it. Oh, look at this. It's nothingness, but it's bliss. It's lovely. Right, enough chit chat. Let's get back to it. Got to start covering some ground. A little bit on the slushy side as we go. Fingers crossed we don't fall in, doesn't swallow us whole. I think I've just uncovered a best kept secret of the British military. All right, it looks like they're making like robot sheep or something, like weaponized sheep. Yeah, it didn't catch it on camera, but one of them, their face folded inward and a little laser gun came out and just shot over there. But yeah, so that looks like, so we're gonna have to be really careful here because they're in attack mode, I think. Gonna have to watch out. They could do anything, they could fly, who knows? I have no idea what they could do. These military trained sheep. Look at that, in formation as well. They know exactly what they're doing. There's almost a rhythm to it. Can you hear? I think one of them at the front's got a bugle. One of them's got two tails as well, it looks like. So maybe that's like a bioweapon actually that's been going on. We had a pretty bad run with a bog. Wet feet, wet feet, wet feet. And we've still got quite a way to go. And we're now starting to go up, which is always nice. And once again, it goes up, really up this time. This is a big up. I mean, that kind of looks flat if I hold the camera down like that, but I'm looking at it like that. So if this is like level with my eyes. If I look up, yeah, I see that, and I'm cricking my neck a bit to do that. So yeah, that's definitely up. We did it. We got to the top. I would have recorded more, but I actually had to physically pull myself up every step. That was a big. There probably was a path that went around it, but we didn't look. See if I can give you a good view of how deep it is. I mean, it was a pretty big one. I'm looking forward to when we get to lose this fence, because it's the only thing that kind of takes you out of it. But I couldn't have done that without the fence, to be honest. So problem coming up was that we were going uphill, and then when you get to the top of the hill, you're just greeted with another hill. So it was quite demotivating, but we've finally flattened out. We're also thinking that this might be the last hill. It might just be that we go down the other side and then we're there. But I don't want to set my heart on that in case it's not. And I'm scared that we're going to see another hill. I would have filmed more like stuff where I put the camera down and then move, but like if you look at what we're dealing with here, it's just not happening. And this has been half of the battle really, is that these are like thick bristles that don't want you to get past. They're bristling your back, so it's taken twice as long really to get to where we need to be. This is where Lily's going to go. She misbehaves. We can't even see the bottom of that. Had to extend the camera stick thing. I didn't want to say selfie stick there. I mean, it is a selfie stick, but I didn't want to say it. Deep hole. Don't know what it's for. It's probably where the... It's a massive badger. That is... Let's full camera it. Stick it in. Watch it just drop. Can you see it? That's what badgers do. All right, onwards. It's nice and flat now. We've got some little plants kicking about. I don't know why I said that. There's been plants this whole time. But yeah, we're getting close now, I think. We're getting close. Yes! We did it! We found it. We did it! Yes! Look. An old, abandoned farmstead. And that'll be our home for tonight, hopefully, unless we walk around and see that there's tents in there or something, or people are already here. I was talking about those bristles before. They're very bristly because my shoelaces have come undone. And that doesn't usually happen with these boots. Right, well, we'll get up to it, have a little look at the lay of the land, and then I'll show you, and we'll see what we can make with the place. All right, we made it. We're in the little farmstead thing now. It's better than I thought it was going to be, and it came just as the right time as well, because we were just going downhill and could see another hill in the distance, and we were thinking, God, we're going to have to do another one. But then we saw the little stone wall above, and it was all good. Yeah, so I'm about to get set up now. But before I do that, I just wanted to mention that I did a review of this bag previously, and I think I said something along the lines of, I feel like it's the wrong size for my back, and that it pushes a little bit on the lower back. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I mean, that's the truth, so if I didn't say that, I lied. But I have found a way, if you did have this bag and you had a similar problem with it, if you take out the back support, I know it sounds mental, but I saw on a forum somebody said it, and then I tried it, and the way that I pack my bag anyway, I usually have the soft stuff sort of to the back, but it like forms way more, and you don't get that really hard like bottom bit that just digs into your lower back. So I filled this up fully. It's pretty damn heavy. So I gave it a good test, and it's taken us quite a while to get here, and it feels all right. I mean, it feels as comfortable as a backpack generally is. But yeah, so just a tip, like if you have a similar problem to what I was having, it's a good way to do it. So thank you, anonymous forum user, whoever said that. That was great. Right, let's get the tent up. We're going with a Fox 2 again. Lily's got the same one. The plan is to set up inside the ruin. It's going to be a bit difficult, and I suspect we're going to have some problems when it comes to pegging the tent out, but we're just going to give it a go, because I think it would be worth it in the long run. So yeah, let's get this out. Don't think this tent has been up since the last video I made using it. No good.
There's a light bulb in here.
You packed the light bulb in there with it, did you?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, the pegs aren't doing what I want them to do. It's so annoying because this is such a nice little area. This would work well. Would it actually? How would I get in?
You will get in. You'll be fine.
I don't know, you know, because I've got the fly sheet to put over it. I feel like I've got to be further this way. I think I've made a mistake here. I think I've made a fatal error.
Really?
Because the fly sheet rather, has got to go over it. I haven't even put the back end in. What am I doing? Ah, nettles. No. Flipple. Ah. No dot leaves around here either. Oh no. You bastard. Ah. Oh my God. That's the worst nettle sting I've ever had. Oh my, it's just doubling. Ooh.
I think you'd be cutting that out of your video, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I've just been stuck in the hand by a nettle, and it's hurting. It's the most painful thing ever. You ever just get the feeling that there was probably a way better way to do this? Everything is covered in these nettles. Have to move. That's going to be the side I'm getting in. Yeah, I don't know about this. Oh, my hand. All right, after much deliberation, we decided it wasn't going to work inside. It got... Whose are these? I've just had the whole... I've not got any tent pegs left. I've not got any tent pegs left. Look at this. Look at this one. What are these doing here? Leave no trace. Come on, man. We're here. This is the spot. Now we've got some nice trees above us and a good view of that itself. The thinking behind this was that there is still like a military sign, and if we were any further that way, we'd be able to see it past it, but the cottage kind of blocks it out while we're here, so that's fine. But we're probably going to be chilling in there for the most part. It's got a lot of wind coverage. It's a shame that it didn't work, but with the amount of stones and rocks underground and just overall space for like the wings of the Fox 2, it's not really great. I think like if you were by yourself, you could probably make it work, but for two of us, it wasn't happening. But yeah, so we're all set up as intent. The internals have yet to be internalized, so we're gonna get onto that, and then need to get some food because the energy levels are plummeting right now. So let's get the water bottles out. Let's get all this stuff out. Clothes, pillow, mattress, and battery pack. Sleeping bag. And a small towel. I am shattered right now and I need food, but I won't let myself eat until I've sorted everything out. The hell is this? Something died in here. You got any wipes on you? Yeah. Chop me a wipe. There's a dead bug on the inside of the tent. What? That was on camera as well. Thank God. I've got the Van Gogh Night Star 250 in green. Can't seem to find them kicking about anymore, but it's good. It's the only sleeping bag I own, and that was part of the reason why I didn't do anything in winter, because I need another sleeping bag, but I just like it. It's ripped a couple of times and I've fixed it, and he's just a chill guy. Let's get the little flex tail out. I've seen some of the new flex tails that they've got now where they're like absolutely tiny. It's very tempting to get, but it's going to do the same thing. This one, I'll have to wait for this one to conk out before I get anything like that. Oh. Yeah, the tent thing was a little bit more stressful than I was anticipating. It's never usually that stressful to put it up, but the ground's quite iffy around here. So finding a spot there was a lot of like, I had the top half, she had the bottom half of the tent, and we're just walking around trying to find a good place to fit it in. And then, yeah, the slopes and that weren't great. Mole holes as well. We're kind of in it with the moles right now. Oh, hello. And now we've got the pillow to inflate. This has been the longest it's taken me to set up ever. I'll probably edit half of this out so you don't have to see it, but I'm looking at the timer and this is 10 minutes just for this one clip. 10 minutes, I'll usually be done. This is just like a Tracology pillow. Don't know if I mentioned this last time, but you've got to make sure you click the button, otherwise it'll automatically deflate. But it's a cool feature because it lets you soften it up. There we go. Actually, that's a little bit too plump, and then you got a bit of softness about it. So that can go there. We're all set up now. Let me move this. Oh, finally, after all that, we are now set up. The insides are set up, the outsides are set up. I think what we're gonna do is just chill out for a bit without the camera on, have a little sit. I'm just gonna chill in there for a bit. Yeah, and then I'll bring you back later. Well, we did it. It's starting to get dark now. I already made food. I couldn't even record it. I think in general, to be honest, I know a couple of people had mentioned previously about me recording food. Probably not a good idea, or well, probably not gonna happen. I just don't like, I don't get excited about it. I get it, I totally get it. I've seen a lot of videos and I can see that the cooking and the eating is an integral part of the camping video, but not for me. I just wolf it down to get it down. I had 2 gammon steaks, if you want to imagine it. One of them was maybe underdone, so we'll see if I wake up with the squirts or not, but I'm sure I'll be fine. And now I think it's beer time, and I thought I would bring you back with a nice little backdrop out there. We've just had people come up. Oh God, I've got a pan hanging up there, right? And it's like moving in the wind, and every time I look at it, I'm like, peeping Tom, peeping Tom. Yeah, people were just coming up, and they saw us and then left, which is fair enough. I didn't realise, I think we probably came maybe the most difficult way to get here, but it was the most scenic way, so it was good. But there is a road that way and a road that way. That's not too far. Lily's got a cider open. I've got a beer open. We're working with, I picked the most difficult one to say. Iraqi. DIPA. It's lovely. I really like this one. It's my favourite one at the minute. Reached it. Oh, I've just spilled it on myself. It's gotten quite cloudy. There was a possibility for rain. Hopefully it doesn't happen because it was a bit boggy where we came from. But I was looking forward to seeing the stars, and I'm not sure how well we're going to see them. But the camera definitely wouldn't pick that up either. But it's a lovely little spot for everything that it was worth. For, like, you know, it was way harder to get to than we thought it was going to be. It took way longer than we thought we would end up being. I think I packed way less food. Definitely packed we didn't pack enough water either, I don't think. I could just guzzle water right now and finish the whole lot, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, it's nice to just sit. It was nice getting here. It was nice now that the tents are set up, and seeing them under that little tree is lovely. So yeah, I think I'm just going to sit for a while, look about, and wait and see when the stars come out. So cheers. Thank you. I realised I don't think I showed everybody around. Yeah, so I think this is the main door here. Things got so stressful, didn't even bother with it. Right, here we go. We've got main door here. That's definitely, oh God, that's definitely a fireplace that goes up. So this living room, this must have been the living room. Then I don't know if this bit here that I'm stepping on was like an internal wall. It looks like it, because then that looks like a doorway. And then this could have been a kitchen or something like that. And then this could have been another kitchen or a bedroom or a small bedroom. But it looks like somebody's made a little fire pit. There's 2 fire pits, I think, around here. So somebody's clearly got a little pit going. It looks pretty good. And a log for a sofa. Obviously, you're not really meant to be setting fires, but I respect the hustle. We've got no fire lighting kit, and even if we did, it's not really worth the risk. It's not too cold at night. It's not going to be that cold at night. We've got thermals. It's always nice having a fire, but you don't really want like people breathing down your neck, accusing you of trying to set fires in the national parks. And here's another one. Also pretty good. It's got like a nice little wind cover on it. So yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, you've probably seen in the drone footage. It's really nice. I don't know how many times I can do this, but it feels so good to be out here and to just see this after spending a bit too long not doing this. I'm happy to be out. I'm buzzing. Oh, this must have been a toilet as well, I'm thinking. Some people have just put extra doors on here, I guess. I don't know if anybody's actually still used this as a toilet. I can't see in, but you can, so let me know if there's any poo on the floor or anything like that. Don't even know if you can see in there. Probably going to drop my phone again. And then this, I'm thinking, was like an outhouse workshop area. Also has a little gate, a little makeshift gate. There's a lot of poo, like rabbit poo kicking about, but I've not seen any rabbits. But yeah, so that's just very rocky. When we were trying to set up tents, that wasn't really on the menu for that. Oh, yeah. It's not really getting too cold either. It's mellow. The wind's gone down a fair bit. I thought we were going to be having to deal with quite a bit of wind, but I'm pretty toasty, so that's good, because there's not really much we can do about that now. But yeah, that's the little tour. It's a shame we couldn't get the tent set up in here, but it's nice to just chill out in here anyway, and it's not really that often you can spend the night at something like this, unless it's a bothy or something like that. But I'll bring you back if anything else happens. Yeah, it's got much darker now. We just sort of sat, we chilled for a bit. Yeah, didn't really realise it was getting as dark as it was. Unfortunately, we didn't get any stars. Blimey, the camera's shaking. The wind has definitely started to pick up now. Yeah, we're probably going to go to bed soon. Lily's getting her stuff ready in the tent. This is definitely the most ambitious wild camp. Well, I've only done 2, and I made a video on the last one, so yeah, it's the most ambitious wild camp that I've done. But it was bigger than I thought it was going to be, for sure. The hike was long, but in hindsight, it was nice. It was good. Yeah, I definitely should have eaten sooner. I think I got like fatigued. And again, just to clarify, I am like out of shape right now. Like I've not done loads of like hiking or anything like that. This has been pretty much my first big one of the year. So I think it's going to be like that. It's going to be a little bit of teeth and pains. We had like the issue with the tents, trying to get those set up in a good way was annoying. And usually that only takes 5 minutes. But yeah, it took longer this time, and it was a bit more stressful. And I think with the having not eaten was an issue, so that's completely on me. Yeah, but oh, it's a lovely place. It's a lovely spot. I've not seen, like, I wish there was more information. Like, we've just sort of been sat here looking at the room plan and just imagining the people who lived here and what actually happened to this place. Like, where did they go? Like, this is in the middle of nowhere. How did the people who live here get about? There's no road, so it would have had to be on horse, I would assume. But again, I don't know how old this place is. So if anybody knows anything about, I think it's Harbottle Crag it's known as, but I've not been able to find any extra information about it. It's a farmstead, I think, but yeah, I'd love to know more if anybody knows anything. It's been nice. It was nice getting back into it. It was nice getting the camera out and getting all that stuff sorted. It's really, yeah, I've been waiting to do a video for ages, and just sort of, it wasn't the right time, but I'm really glad we did this. So yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up, get all the stuff and get it to the tents. As I say, it is quite windy, so if anything does happen, I'll let you know. But if not, I'll whack the camera back on tomorrow while we while we set down, while we take everything down, and update you then. But yeah, so I'll see you then. All right, well, we're packed up. We're going to start heading off soon. I think we're going to go back the way we came, just because we know we know which direction to go to. And if I might be misremembering this, but I think it'll probably be mainly downhill from here. So we'll see how we get on with that. But I would definitely say that it's worth it. It's worth the walk. It's worth the rough terrain it takes to get here. I would be up for doing this again in future. I think that I might go a bit further or see if there's anything else nearby, because I've kind of done this bit now, but it's lovely to see, and it's nice to spend time in there. It's quite cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Hopefully not have a month away again. But yeah, thank you very much. See you next time.